Hey there, this is Jonathan and today I'm gonna host the Q&A about Super Cattails PAWS. The development of Super Cattails PAWS is progressing very well. I'm working full time on the game and designing awesome new levels. Over the last week, I've also checked out your questions and selected those that were asked by most people. Some of the topics discussed today will be covered more in detail in the upcoming devlogs, so be sure to stick around for more content about Super Cattails PAWS. So without further ado, let's get to the Q&A. A major question asked by many is about the game performance, more specifically if Super Cattails PAWS will suffer slowdowns. I'm doing my best to improve the performance of Super Cattails PAWS in order to make it run as smooth as possible on many Android devices. I'm also thinking about creating a settings menu where you can adjust the level of details so you can optimize the game performance for your device. This way, hopefully, even players with an old Android device will be able to enjoy Super Cattails PAWS. I've also been receiving many questions about the supported platforms. I'm pretty sure Super Cattails PAWS will be available to both Android and iOS, but at the same time I'm considering the possibility to port Super Cattails PAWS to PC. This means Steam and itch.io. The PC port would technically be very easy to achieve, but please don't take this for granted at the moment, as a PC version would require some adjustments like removing all the free-to-play components and come up with a paid version of the game, without ads and in-app purchases. Let's carry on with another tech question related to cloud saving. Some of you seemed interested about cloud save data, which is partially implemented in the iOS version of Super Cattails 2 for the coins and items. Well, this time I'm looking forward to extending cloud saving to Android 2 and include the game progression as well. I will be able to 100% confirm this feature once I'm sure I can technically implement this to Android. Let's now change the topic and start talking about the cats. I've got a few questions asking about the cat abilities, in particular if there will be new cat skills. I can 100% confirm that there will be new cat abilities as well as old ones. New cat skills will be revealed in the upcoming cat trailers, focusing on the new cats like Riggs and the rest of the PAWS team, a bit like I did for Super Cattails 2 when I introduced MacMeow. So please hang in there and stay tuned for the upcoming trailers unveiling the new cats. Talking about cats, I received a few questions asking how many cats will be in the game. This is not confirmed yet, but I'm planning to have 8 playable cats to fill all the available slots, like I did for Super Cattails 2. I also received a question asking if there's gonna be more plushies and figurine toys about Super Cattails. At the moment, I'm not planning to launch new plushies or figurines, but you can always check out the merchandise over at the Teespring store, where you'll find Super Cattails t-shirts and the new mugs. You can find the link to the Teespring store in the description down below. Let's carry on with the questions and focus on a major one many of you asked. It seems you're wondering if Super Cattails PAWS will be longer than Super Cattails 2. Well, I think it's safe to say that Super Cattails PAWS will be longer than Super Cattails 2. But the most important thing is that Super Cattails PAWS will be a lot deeper than its predecessor. By deeper, I mean that there will be a lot more stuff to do in the game. So even if you completed the main story, there will still be mini games to play and stuff to collect. Talking about length, I received questions asking how many worlds are gonna be in the game. I still can't 100% confirm this, but I think it would be epic to reach 8 or even 10 worlds. Of course, I'm gonna need some time to design all the new locations, and talking about time, I'd like to move to the next question, which is related to the release date. Many people are interested in knowing when Super Cattail's PAWS will be launched. My straight answer is that it'll be released when it's done. Good games take time to make, and I absolutely don't want to rush the development of Super Cattail's PAWS. Since we just talked about the release date, let's also talk about the updates topic. I got a few questions asking if the game will get big updates like I did for Super Cattail's 2 rather than being released all at once. Well, it's safe to say that Super Cattail's PAWS will get major updates with new worlds like I did for Super Cattail's 2. Let's carry on and move to the next question that is related to the game's difficulty. Some of you are asking if the game will be harder and if game bosses will be more difficult to defeat. As I mentioned earlier, Super Cattail's PAWS will be a deeper game experience than Super Cattail's 2. This means that normal bosses will be accessible for most players, but the game will also offer secret areas that are gonna be way more challenging and for expert players. This way the game will appeal to both casual and expert Super Cattail's players. Talking about secret areas, I've received many questions asking if there's gonna be secret endings, secret areas, and secret bosses. Well, the answer is yes. Super Cattail's PAWS will include as many secrets as possible. My current plan is to first complete the basic level design of each area, and then, once they're all done, add secret areas on them to make the game way more deeper and interesting to play. I've also received an interesting question asking if Super Cattail's PAWS will include old areas featured in previous Super Cattail's games. The answer is yes. In fact, Super Cattail's PAWS is already featuring Nugget Canyon, an area introduced in the original Super Cattail's game, and I look forward to including more old areas if I can. Talking about old, I also got a question asking if Super Cattail's PAWS will include old characters like Alex, and I admit it would be pretty cool to have cameos of old characters and maybe being able to unlock some of them as playable characters. Since we mentioned some of the old cats, let's now talk about Riggs. Some of you asked if there will be more detail about Riggs, like his backstory or what happened to him in Super Cattail's 2. The good news is that a lot of this will be explained in Super Cattail's PAWS, so be ready because Riggs is gonna be a major character. Okay, let's now switch topic and talk about game apparel. As you're aware of, Super Cattail's PAWS allows players to customize their cats with hats. Some of you asked if there's gonna be more apparel items other than hats. This is not 100% confirmed yet, but I think it's safe to say there will be other items other than hats, so I'm probably gonna add glasses, shades, or maybe necklaces. Let's now talk about music. I got a question asking what will the soundtrack be like and if the Super Cattail's music composer Raku will return. The answer is yes. Raku is indeed working on the soundtrack and coming up with new music tracks, as well as remixing some of the old ones for existing stages like Nugget Canyon. The soundtrack of Super Cattail's PAWS is gonna be awesome. So I think there's time for one more question related to coin grinding. Once again, I confirm I'm doing my best to remove coin grinding from Super Cattail's PAWS as much as possible. This means that there will be more fun ways to collect coins, like playing minigames, collecting items that you can sell to NPCs, other than collecting the coins in the levels like in previous Super Cattail's games. I've made a video about this topic, so please feel free to check it out. So today we checked out a lot of questions, but if your question wasn't answered, feel free to join the Super Cattail's Discord server. I'm online most of the time and always happy to chat with you guys. You'll find the link to the Discord server in the description down below. This is all for today. Thanks so much for watching and see you guys soon.